You on probation, right? You just approached me, threatening me.
I don't want to say this, but some niggas just need to be in jail. It's a certain quality, a certain texture of Negro that just needs to. What else we gonna do with him? He just won't follow the rules.
This Young Thug and Charleston White drama is really bad, but it's only really bad for Young Thug because Young Thug is the one who allowed himself to get rage baited and tricked out of his position. Young Thug very well could be headed back to jail if things play out how we think is going to play out. A lot of people is under this notion that Young Thug beat his RICO case. He didn't. Young Thug pled guilty. And when he pled guilty, the judge had a criteria of things he had to do and stay away from to not go back to jail.
He had a ton of stipulations.
I believe 20 years. 5 out of 20 would be time served, and then 15 years would be on probation.
He can't do nothing.
However, they have very strict conditions, and if Young Thug violates any of these conditions, he's going back to jail. And not just any one of these conditions. If Young Thug goes to jail for whatever reason, he could very well be going back for 15 years, even if it's a misdemeanor.
Count 57, 20 years to serve 5, commuted to time served, the balance of 15 years probated, concurrent with count 1. Count 58, 10 years to serve
Calm,
5, commuted to time
humble,
served.
Respectful. That's how niggas be in front of the judge, boy. Yes, ma'am. Yes, absolutely. I would do whatever. I will help my community and praise Jesus every day. This dude ain't seen church since.
Balance probated, concurrent with count 1. 59, 5 years to serve, commuted to time served, concurrent with count 1. And you may not
He
have
stand
in
up
your
there like he about to
possession
get
with
married.
arm's reach any kind of a firearm because you're going to be a convicted felon.
Before
and that
God.
is, except I know that you have security and you need security.
This nigga ready
You
to pledge
can be,
allegiance.
within arm's reach of a firearm that is in the possession of either licensed law enforcement or licensed security personnel that are in your security detail or anybody that you're performing with. Except I know that you have security and you need security. You can be within arm's reach of a firearm that is in the possession of either licensed law enforcement or licensed security personnel that are in your security detail or anybody that you're performing with. You are to submit to random drug screens and not use any drugs unless they are prescribed
He got shackles on his feet. Why are you throwing kicks like that?
for you by a licensed physician. You are to execute a Fourth Amendment waiver that will permit the search of your person, residence, vehicles, and electronics for any firearms, any criminal street gang paraphernalia, or any illicit drugs.
I watched the full sentencing. I heard what Young Thug had to say towards the end, how he took full accountability,
Everything.
how this life is behind him. And, Your Honor, when he comes home, he's gonna serve the community. I heard it all, man. And then Thug first day out, man, Thug is rapping about how he don't F with rats, how y'all rats. How,
Right. Pull right up on Gunner. What's up, nigga?
I said, man, Young Thug ain't learned a goddamn thing in jail, man. He came home and started calling himself King Slime. Okay? Now, more evidence that Young Thug ain't learned a goddamn thing in jail is this run-in with Charleston White. Now, when your probation is that strict, when you got to follow conditions that strict, the last person you probably want to run into is Charleston White.
Right.
Right? Now, Charleston White has been really critical of Young Thug online, very critical. Even more critical when Charleston White and YSL Woody, you know.
And look, Charleston White says some deplorable things, but in this particular instance, he's apparently right.
Began to do business and formed a friendship before that collapsed and that ended, and now they beefing. But especially when they were cool, Charleston White talked about Young Thug like an absolute dog, which is why when Young Thug seen Charleston White, he wasn't so happy.
They get
So
drunk.
what?
Then they kill Nut. Boy, they killed Nut. Nut was the best thing Atlanta has seen in a long time. How you niggas kill a nigga like Nut, but ain't nothing like the nigga like Nut? Y'all got a nigga like Thugger that done divided the city because he ugly. He ain't got no muscles. He ugly. Nigga running the town. The ugliest nigga coming out the project. Been mistreated all his life. He like one of them Michael Vick dogs in the backyard that had their head in the cage.
Did he say he was like a Michael Vick dog? He said Young Thug was like a Michael Vick dog.
He like one of them Michael Vick dogs in the backyard that had their head in the cage. That all they know how to do is fight and bite. And you done get it to a love and passion. Go by everybody in the house. And the cousins come over and the neighbors too. This ugly I'm running the city. He been busted, dusty, ashy, ugly, bad dental work, poor hygiene, been mean. And what y'all think when y'all make him president of the country? He want to go to war with everybody. He dropping bombs everywhere. They got the man on the phone telling Woody them, you niggas must done got soft. Them niggas ain't dead yet. What? You said right. On the phone, nigga? They got the man recorded. Y'all done got soft. These niggas ain't dead yet. And you done divided the city, nigga. Then you go to jail. You divide the whole.
I can understand why you want to put hands on this man after hearing that, but I wouldn't care if Charleston.
So what? He roasted him up. He roasted him up. So what? I don't care what he said.
I call my mama out her name. If I'm on paperwork, when I see him, I'm going to shake his hand. Good to see you, sir. And keep it pushing, man.
Or just not say anything. Ignore him. Act like he's invisible.
And if something does happen to him, I don't want to be in the building. I don't want to be in the same country when it happens. I'm straight. I don't even want it to be anybody who's associated with me who does it. But Young Thug apparently couldn't control his impulses when he seen Charleston White, and he decided he was gonna try to like scare Charleston White with the same age-old street dude tactics. Not knowing, bruh, yo, these new age of civilians and rats, we a little different, bruh. We tough rats nowadays, okay? All right, we learned the blueprint to dealing with street dudes, okay? We got the police on our side. Y'all don't really want no smoke with the police. Y'all scared of jail. All right? So we now know what makes y'all scared and fearful. At first, you guys knew what the game plan was with us, threatening our families, threatening our livelihoods, because for the most part, we not willing to take it there where y'all want to take it, right? We have something to live for. Y'all don't. But we know one group of people who don't give a damn where y'all want to take it. They ready to take it where y'all want to take it, and that's the police. So when we got next to the police, now we could pop it how we want to pop it, because y'all don't want to pop it with who on our side, which is the police. Young Thug decided it was smart to threaten Charleston White's life.
They ain't ready for that, mate. They so dumb. Man, them approach me now. Catch the foot.
Jeffrey Williams, let me explain something to you. You on probation, right? You just approached me, threatening me. Your words was, we step on, okay? You didn't say I, you made it plural. You said we, so that's in cohorts. I mean a gang. You on probation. Then you had a fellow with you that was possessing a gun. You are not supposed to be around with people that had guns. Eyewitness, along with other witnesses, saw your friend with the short body, with the fat, pudgy stomach that hangs above or over his waistline like a kangaroo pouch. The fat clutching the gun. His exact words as he was clutching the gun or appearing to be clutching the gun. I it was a gun. I think it was a gun. I believe it was a gun. Right? That makes it aggravated. His words was, don't lose your life in her. My words was, do it. Then other people came out and interfered. I proceeded to brandish the mace and pull out the mace and say, you get mace.
Now, in the beginning of this video, we watched the sentencing of Young Thug, and that white woman told Young Thug specifically, you cannot be around anybody with a gun if they not security.
But he was humble. That was jail Thug. That's a different Thug. That's not Thug at all. That's Jeffrey. That was Jeffrey said that. That was Jeffrey.
I don't think a short, stout, pudgy man with no security reference on anything and who's telling people don't lose your life here tonight, I don't think that's security. I don't think that has the temperament of security. So
it's definitely not security energy.
Around with street dudes with guns,
not professional
security. Young Thug won't be a free man for long. Now, Charleston White plans on taking additional steps to make sure Young Thug gets in trouble. Now, I don't know how successful Charleston White will be with this, but he's still going to try.
Definitely going to try.
White says he's going to call Young Thug's probation officers or the parole office, and he's going to report a terroristic threat. Now, when you are brandishing a firearm, Charleston White says he could see them clutching on the firearm while making terroristic threats about Charleston White losing his life. That's terroristic threats. And if Charleston White has this on recording, if Charleston White somehow got footage of this, a Young Thug is in the vicinity, that could be very bad news for Young Thug.
Wait till the meta glasses get popular. Everybody getting caught. Everybody getting caught when the meta glasses get popping.
If it's one person I
like
know,
they around, but when they common,
Charleston White. I don't know what Young Thug was thinking. I don't know why you would even engage Charleston White. Why would you even waste your time with Charleston White? Why would you do this to yourself? But he did it to himself, and he's going to have to reap the consequences of it.
So I understand we was on a private airport's property, which is under the Federal Aviation Administration. So first thing Monday morning, because you said Jeffrey Williams on probation, a.k.a. King Slime, a.k.a. Young Thug, you said we step on your other brother, your goon with the gang chain, the YSL spider chain, pretending to clutch a gun as he was be brandishing and holding the gun, said don't lose your life. I am now in fear of my life. Swear to God I am.
This nigga swear to God he is.
First thing Monday
he said, swear to God I am.
Morning, we will be going to the courts to file a restraining order against you. Not only that, I will be contacted.
I don't know if his probation can even stand a restraining order.
While possessing a gun on federal property.
Crazy.
A private airport. I'm pressing charges on you, Jeffrey. I know you're on probation. You fit to go to jail. I swear to God, you will. I'm doing everything because you got me afraid for my life. You are a gang leader. You have, I don't even know why you was at the Drewski Could Have Been Love reunion. You wasn't on one episode, ugly. I don't even know what you were there for. Bother me. And you waited till I was by myself. You waited till I was by myself and approached me with a gang of guys, thinking that you was going to intimidate me and cause me to be in fear. And guess what? You did.
I've seen a sentiment about Young Thug online that I have to highlight. Now, it was so simple yet profound. I was probably already thinking it, but they were first to put the thoughts on paper and had it online. So I have to.
Like some niggas need to be in jail. He can't control himself. He probably back in the game. Like, if you're already rich, to still be involved already is insanity, right? Then you couple that with after almost having a million zillion years, but beating it on some basically technicalities. I'm be honest, I think if it wasn't for Woody, he wouldn't have, I don't think he would have beat the case. I think they counted on Woody too much. Woody failed them, and Thug got out. He should be thankful for the snitches, for the half snitches or whatever the hell Woody did. But, you know, that's just me. I just think some niggas need to be in jail, yo. I can't think of one reason why. One redeeming quality. We just gave you a chance.
Highlight this and bring attention to it. This man is a philosopher. The street philosopher 2-Way J2 says, this ninja Young Thug might be the dumbest ninja I'd have ever seen. And I agree. I don't think, based on this, there's nobody dumber than Young Thug. Ain't no.
What else do you do with a nigga that's dumb? He's bound to do something else insane. What else can you do with him? Name one thing, one reasonable thing that this nigga could do. Sing songs? You can sing them in there. You can still sing them. Nobody's stopping you from singing.
Oh, man. Ooh, we're failing as a people.
Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Violence, 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 violence. Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Violence, 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 violence.